The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're off from MetLife. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw right away. He's on the move. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
Right to the air, it's Hurts. He finds Brown, right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st down, Hurts. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds his target, Robinson. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Let's go now.
Gibbs has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Offense in the hurry up here. They're going play action. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal. Back to throw, needs the end zone. And they take this in for the score. The Giants cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Matthew Wright for the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Giants tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Wright ready to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Hey, Silver.
Moore going to motion over right. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. 4th and forever coming up. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. On to punt on 4th down, it's Bradley Pinion. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Takes this one at the 40. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Nice moves on the return. He gets 17 out of it. And the Giants are going to like where they start out for this drive. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Keely Ringo making the play.
At the Eagles' 43-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They go play action here. Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Flushed down out to his left. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Rolling left, buying some time. Cut near the goal line. And in, touchdown, New York. Right on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Giants take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Right, ready to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. They'll begin from the... This is the returners brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. Running down the left side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
First down from the red zone. And he's going down. They said no to that shorter field goal, partner. Rolled the dice for more. They're going to end this first half. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, 73. Let's get him.
Hurts now from the gun. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Working quickly here. 2nd and 3. Completed to Sutton. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Looking to the air here. He's going to push one deep down the right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 43. Got a man. Robinson has it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. From the gun on third down. Escapes the pocket. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Connects with Fant. Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. On first down, Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Go Silver, right? Hey!
Hurts throwing again. That's more with a catch out left. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. 2nd and 6 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. He finds Fant. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 40 on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Complete beyond the marker.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
First down throwing for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, a run with Barkley. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Javon Holland there to make the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
This one intended for the running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Back to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. The Giants are set to punt. And he's getting the call for the second. Oh, and they fake it. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the first down.
I love the aggressiveness of that call. B, aggressive. B-E, aggressive. B-E-A-G-G-R-E-S-S-I-V-E, and the special teams on it.
Cut by Deebo Samuel. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 23. That's caught at the 4. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Gibbs reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Working quickly here. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Finds a seam down the middle. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push this to an 8-point game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. He fields it from the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He'll throw again on 2nd down. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Viking 18.
Throwing now, off play action. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Now it's Matthew Wright for this field goal try. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. Prater puts it through. And it's back to a 1-score game now. The deficit is 6.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Has this at the 6. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
King, Phil King, Phil King. Tiger Hornet.
Hurts now from the gun. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Hurts looking to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Gets this to Fant. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
73, 73. Kyle left Yeti. Hey. Go Silver, ready? Hey, easy, 63, pass. Delta.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st down, Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down.
Kyle left Yeti. Kyle left Yeti. Don't touch that. Kyle left Yeti. Kyle left Yeti. 63. 63.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. They did it! He made the interception! And the Giants have some new life in the fourth. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Looking to throw again on second down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On first down, it's Gibbs. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This is Gibbs on second down. And they make the stop at the 46. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves them with 3rd and 2.
18 Cardinals. 19 Lions.
Looking to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Desperation time here on 4th. This could decide things. It's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Escapes out to the left. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick-6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
First and 10 now from the 30.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bison. Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Buying some time left. Dump off caught by his back. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
70 Lions.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Set. Ready.
Back to throw, needing a first. On the move, headed right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. First and 10 from the 41. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Taken in by Smith. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Eagles looking like they'll start this season with a win. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. They've got to keep moving quick here. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He finds Fant. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Lining up now to try the extra points. Extra points sent in through the rain. And the Eagles go up by 19.
Giants 25.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback there. At the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, you ready?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
30-yard line.
Viking 18.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds his target, Robinson. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
Hawk 7. Let's go.
Throwing off the play fake here. Headed out right. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles take it away once again. The 5th time they've... this game.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after...